Hey, what's good, fam?
What's up, everybody?
I'm Chasten.
And I'm Janet.
And we are excited to be back.
We're back in the
Yes.
We're back in the
And we're happy about it. And today we are answering the question, do Dave Ramsey's baby steps really work?
Do they really work?
Yeah, but before we hop into the content,
Make sure you subscribe to the channel because this is where you want to be if you're in need of motivation during your debt-free journey and beyond. And not only that, this is where you want to be if you need some nice apparel that just talks about how you're living right now. If you're hustling, are you grinding, are you praying?
Yes.
Because that's what we do. So welcome to the Hustle, Grind, Pray community. Let's get it.
Let's get it. So like Jay mentioned, if you would like to grab one of the t-shirts, you can find that in the link below in the description box. But let's hop into the content. Today, we're answering that question. Do Dave Ramsey's baby steps really work?
Let's talk about
Do they really work? And so instead of just answering that question in general and saying yes or no, what we're going to do is walk through the baby steps, and we're going to say, hey, does baby step 1, does it really work? Baby step 2, in our opinion, does it really work? And so that's how we're going to approach this episode. So let's go ahead and get into it. Baby step number 1, Jay. What is baby step number 1?
Baby step number 1 is save $1,000 as a starter emergency fund.
Yes, so we're going to save $1,000 as a starter emergency fund. That's baby step number 1. And really the reason behind that is we want to provide a buffer between us and life. That's the whole rationale behind that baby step.
Absolutely.
So by having that $1,000 in place, hey, as you're attacking your debt, as you're moving towards baby step 2, you have this buffer between you and life that just in case some moments come up, it's in place.
You know
now, right. So Jay, did this work for us? Does that step really work?
It is a resounding yes.
Absolutely.
It absolutely worked for us, guys. We always, if you watch our channel, you know that we always talk about the moments. Life happens, all right? And so when life happens, you don't want to be caught off guard. That $1,000, that starter emergency fund, it's essential because if you're trying to get out of debt, you don't want to resort to using credit cards, right? Right. So you want to make sure you have a buffer between you and life, like Chasten said. So we had a few times during our debt-free journey where we really needed that $1,000 emergency fund.
Absolutely,
right?
Yep. So one of those times happened. We had an older vehicle and we were getting out of debt. That vehicle had some issues. And one of the particular issues is like the air was acting up. Summer was about to begin, air started acting up. And instead of that just being a big hit to our budget, we were able to just take it from the emergency fund, keep it moving, and then replenish the emergency fund we had that time.
That's right.
So we would say baby step number 1 absolutely works.
Absolutely
yes,
works.
it does work. So let's move on to baby step number 2.
Number 2.
Baby step number 2 is all about?
It's all about paying off all of your debt using the snowball method. Now, all of your debt with the exception of your mortgage.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So I mean, let's talk about that. Was that beneficial?
Yeah. So that was absolutely beneficial, and we would say that step works. And really the rationale behind that step is, the whole snowball method is all about listing your debts from smallest to largest and paying them off in that order. And so once you pay off that first debt, you use the money that you were throwing at that first debt, and now you just you throw that towards the second one, the second largest one. The one in the next step, right? And so you just keep that going. And so we would say absolutely that works because by doing the snowball method, we were able to build some quick wins very early, able to knock out some of the small debts, and it provided the motivation to keep going. Now mathematically, it may make more sense to pay off your debts in the order of interest or whatever, but the snowball method is just a very simple way to build quick wins and to build motivation because you're going to need motivation on your debt-free journey.
And I think we also should add the fact that we scratched off, we had a list of all of our debts on our refrigerator.
Good point.
And all 94,000.
Right.
A list of everything broken up by categories in each lender that we had.
Yep.
And every time we paid off a debt, we scratched it out and I would put like, yeah, let's go, God. Woohoo, yeah. Praise God, And we just get hype about it, and we would go to the refrigerator, and every time we went to the refrigerator, we were reminded that we tackled these things and we still need to tackle these things. But it was a good reminder. So
absolutely.
That snowball works.
so you can imagine how gratifying it was to begin the debt snowball method. And in that first few months, you're scratching off 3-4 things. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's gratifying. That feels good, and it gives you that boost of motivation to continue. So we would say that baby step number 2 absolutely works.
Absolutely works.
Yes. So now we're moving on to baby step number 3. Baby step number 3 is an extension of baby step number 1, emergency fund, but it's a little different, Jay.
Yeah, because once you pay off all your debt, then it is time to go to baby step number 3. And baby step number 3 consists of saving 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses
for a fully funded emergency fund. Yes. Mm-hmm. So essentially the rationale behind that is you're providing this greater buffer between you and life. Mm-hmm. And so as you're now on this journey of continuing to build wealth and all of that kind of stuff, just having that buffer between you and life just provides that greater peace, and it ensures that that you'll have what you need to do what's before you.
Absolutely.
And so for us, because we are a 2-income household, we have accomplished baby step number 3, and we have 3 months worth of expenses in a savings account.
Yes.
And so we can say that step absolutely works because it does provide this greater sense of like, man, we have a nice chunk of money sitting to the side just in case there's a really big emergency.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah.
And hopefully we won't have to dig into that.
Absolutely, right.
But we had a situation recently.
Yeah.
Where we actually had to dig into the emergency.
Yeah, we had some tire issues, had some nails in some tires. A tire that just was going flat for no reason. We never really found that out.
Yeah.
And so having that emergency fund in place allowed us to take care of those things while also staying on track budget-wise.
Absolutely.
Yep. And so we would say that baby step number 3
is absolutely necessary.
Yeah, and it's working.
It's working.
Yes. And so that brings us to baby step number 4. Baby step number 4 is now switching gears from saving to a little bit of a different type of saving. We're talking about investing.
Yeah.
And so baby step number 4 is all about investing 15% of your income in Roth IRAs or pre-tax retirement accounts.
That's right.
Yes. So Jay, would you say that is that working for us?
It's working for us. Once we paid off all of our debt, saved 3 months worth of 3 months worth of expenses. We then started investing into Roth IRA accounts.
Yep.
And so we are not quite at 15%, to be
right.
honest with you. We are actually at 10%.
Yeah.
All right.
And the reason behind that is since we've been out of debt, we've gone through a lot of transitions.
Yes.
So we got out of debt. We moved in with my parents right after we sold our house. Then we moved into a rental home right after that. Then we moved across the country.
838 miles away to be exact.
Yep. And so now we're finally, like I think probably like this month or the end of last month, is finally where things are stable.
Yes.
And so, moving up to the 15% is in the works. But right now, over the past year, we've been doing 10%.
10%, yeah. But it's working. And we're investing, and we're seeing the money that we've invested, we're seeing it grow, which is awesome.
Yes.
It doesn't get any better than that when it comes to investments.
So it's we would definitely say that baby step number 4 works. Absolutely. And so after step 4, you have baby step number 5, which is all about saving for your kids' college fund. You have baby step 6, which is paying off your home mortgage early, and then you have baby step number 7, which is all about
building wealth
and
giving it out.
and giving it away. So we're not on baby step 5, 6, 7 yet, but in light of the first 4 and the success that we've seen with the first 4, we're staying with the Dave Ramsey baby steps.
The Dave Ramsey baby steps.
So if we had to answer the question, do the Dave Ramsey baby steps work? For us, we would say absolutely yes. Yes. And so, fam, we hope that this video sort of got your thoughts going and allowed you to see that, hey, this simple process is one that works.
Yes.
And we are examples of that.
Absolutely.
And so, Jay, I mean, do you have any final thoughts in regards to that?
If you're thinking about doing the Dave Ramsey plan and you're just kind of teeter-tottering and you really don't know if that's what you want to do or not, maybe you can do some more research. We wanted to be of help in your process. So if you're looking and searching and you don't know quite which approach to go with, this is definitely what we recommend. It worked for us. We paid off $94,000 of debt, and by the time we were 30, actually I'm not 30 yet, but it's all good. So so it works. It works, and we co-sign it, honestly. So just continue to hustle, continue to grind, continue to pray, and keep pushing. Don't let off the gas. Don't pump on the brakes. Just full floor it. Just get it. Hustle, grind, and pray.
Yes. And so, fam, if this video was helpful, definitely like it and give us that feedback. We love to receive that feedback from you all. And if this is something that you feel like would be beneficial to those that you're connected to, feel free to share it with them. And of course, comment. Are the baby steps working for you? Are they working for you? But fam, I think that is it.
Yes.
Until next time, remember to hustle, grind, and pray. We will see y'all. Peace. We love y'all.
Love y'all.